about division? Any of you have started thinking about division? We've learned, obviously you've learned addition, subtraction, we've learned multiplication, so now a lot of you are starting to bring up division. We're going to start talking about division today. What do we think division is? I just want to hear your thoughts. What do we think we know about division? Billy, what do you think?
Like 5 divided by 95, put 5 into 95 as many times as we can.
Okay, so it's about putting things in groups.
Yes.
Okay, Dorian, what do you think?
I feel like it's kind of minusing, but with the repeated things. Since like on Friday, it was like 10 divided by.
Interesting. So Dorian noticed on his freckle that maybe division is kind of like subtracting because the numbers get smaller. I'm not playing that game with that eraser thing. Cade, what do you think you know about division?
It's kind of like a sentence flipped around.
Kind of like a what sentence?
You're like flipping the sentence around. If you have 5 divided by blank equals 50, and then it's 50 divided by 5. 50 divided by 5 equals blank. So you just keep flipping the sentence around.
Okay, so maybe there's some commutative property going on in there. What do you think, Kylie?
Sometimes you have to put it as many groups as you can with that number, and if there's no room left, but there are like about 2 dots, and you're supposed to have 3, that's your remainder of it.
Okay. Okay. Alright, go ahead and stand up. Push your chair in. And I want you to divide yourselves into 2 groups.
Wait, what?
Divide all of you into 2 groups. Go. Alright, raise your hand. Tell me, how did you figure it out that it was going to be 8 plus 8?
Because
How did you figure it out, Mason?
Because there's 17 of us. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, so we had 8 plus 8, and I had 1 friend sit out, so we were going to have 16 total friends. How'd you know it was 8 plus 8, Thomas?
If you take the number away,
I can't hear Thomas because too many of you are having your own conversation.
like, if you have 16 plus 8, take away 6. Take away 9 plus 8, take away 9 equals 8.
Okay, Dorian, what are you thinking?
So, like, since it was 18, that's an odd number, so you
Definitely not.
So you can't break it apart into 2 groups.
Okay.
So once you took
Please listen.
once you took Hunter away, that made it 16, and then after the 3 years of school, I was like, oh, I definitely know that 8 plus 8 equals 16.
So wait, you're telling me you know how to divide?
Yes.
You just divided yourselves into 2 equal groups.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
My dad teaches me. Divide ourselves into
Nope,
groups.
for some of us, but we kind of got it together. Get out your counters.
No.
However, I would like you to count out only 12. You will only need 12 counters. All right, using our 12 counters, where's my thing? I want you to divide those counters into 2 groups, 2 equal groups of counters. Now I want you to divide them equally into 3 groups. So this time we're making 3 piles. Each pile needs the same number. So if you got to push them back together, To figure it out, go for it.
So,
When you have 3 equal piles, give me that secret sum. Very nice. Ashlyn, not piles of 3. I want 3 equal piles. Are you still working on that? Okay, I see that. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. I like it. I like it. William, how many counters were in each pile?
4.
4. One pile didn't have 8 and the other one have 2?
No.
No. They are equal in the same number is in each pile. 4 groups.
Wow.
Now, maybe push them back together. Start over. That's fine. I want 4 piles.
You know something?
Hang on to that thought, Kate. I want 4 piles.
Does it have to be equal?
And each group has to be equal. Yep, we're in the business of fairness, Hunter.
Yes.
I want 4 piles. I want to highlight a strategy that I saw Ashlyn using. So every time I have her switch to make new groups, she pushes all of her counters back together. And then she kind of like, she deals out. Like if you've ever played Uno or a card game. So she goes 1 in this pile, 1 in this pile, 1 in this pile, 1 in this pile. 1 in this pile, 1 in this pile. It's almost like she's dealing. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. How many counters are in each group? Ashley, what did you come up with? 3. Push them back together. I know. I want 6 groups. 6 groups. What is that going to look like? 6 groups. 2 were in each group, right? Very good. Yes, and you need to go to Miss Kaisman. Alright, what I would like you to do, move your counters to the side, stack them all in one big pile.
Yeah.
Okay, what were some things you were noticing?
I noticed that every single time you made a bigger number,
Huh?
I noticed every single time you made a bigger number,
Yep.
so when you added one more, all I had to do was just take one from the pile and you make a new pile.
Interesting. What did you put out as Kylie?
It's kind of the same thing except you take one from each pile and then you put them together in groups that you took to make more groups. Like I have 4 groups, and then all you have to do is take one from each group and then make it into 6 groups of the 2.
Good. Very good. Let me get back up here. Alright. We move some counters around. One thing we noticed is that division is always fair. It's very similar to multiplication. You have to have equal groups. So in your notebook, I would like you to write division always fair. We've done division now with our bodies. We put ourselves in equal groups. We've done it with counters. We put our counters in equal groups. Can someone maybe tell me a definition for division? What do you think division is? We've just done it twice now. We did it with counters. We did it with our bodies. What is division? What are you thinking, Gio? Equal groups. What about those equal groups? What about those equal groups? What are they doing?
3 divided by 2. You have 3 groups of 2.
Okay. Similar. Hunter, what are you thinking?
So, for example, you have 4 counters,
Uh-huh.
1 whole group.
Yep.
You split it in half when it was different groups.
All right. Kylie, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's like, so when you put, like to say 2 groups of 2,
Uh-huh.
that you each group, and I'm thinking it has to be all even.
Okay. Division is putting things, could be items, could be people, could be lots of different things, into not just groups, into equal groups. Into equal groups. 3 brothers. William, such a good brother. Got his 27 toy cars, giving them to his 3 brothers. He wants each brother to receive the same amount of cars. Because William's a fair guy. I'm not asking you to use counter swings. Alright, how many cars should he give to each brother? Before we start, we need to know what in the world we are counting. What am I counting? What am I counting? William, what you counting today? Toy cars. Answer sentence. He gave.
That's so weird.
That says he with some weird squiggles.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He gave blank toy cars to each brother. I know we have not done a lot of word problems, but I will go ahead and tell you it is much easier to figure out what math you have to do if you just know what you're counting from the jump. What's up, Hunter?
So you it arrived?
Nope. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'll show you. Yeah.
I have one thing, and I think I know that we're going to use repeated addition to find this out.
Nope.
What?
Oh,
Can I
stay with
have
me. So we have all the cars. We need to figure out, we're going to go right back to 2nd grade, what is the parts and what is the whole. Part, whole. We've done part, whole. We talked about part, whole with multiplication, right? If we did repeated addition, that's part plus part plus part plus part plus part plus part. All of that added together gives us our whole. What is the whole? What is all the stuff that we have? Okay? 27 cars is our whole. We're not getting any more cars. That's the total amount of cars. So I want you to write a W. Whoops, might be helpful if I write the right letter, huh?
Yeah.
W is going to stand for whole, which is like our total. And you're going to write 27.
Right, he gave 25 to
Yes, if I wrote it, you need to have written it. How many groups or parts is William putting these toy cars into? Marie? 3. How do you know he's putting them into 3 groups? He has 3 brothers, and William's all about being fair. So we're going to put the letter P for one of our parts, and we're making 3 groups. I know how to make a visual model of some groups. We've made visual models of groups for the last 2 weeks. What kind of picture can I use to show a group? Billy? Circles and dots. How many groups do I have again, Billy? 3. Draw 3 circles. We got brother 1, brother 2, and brother 3. And we're going to deal out some cars. I am a big fan of action strategy because that is how my brain works also. So 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. 1 car for brother 1, 1 car for brother 2, 1 car for brother 3. Have I passed out all 27 cars yet?
No.
No. So we're going to deal out another round.
27 minus 3.
1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Have I finished all 27?
No.
No. Keep dealing out until everyone has an even amount and you've dealt out all 27 cars.
But it's kind of.
All right, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. 7, 8, 9 cars. 10, 11, 12 cars. I'm going to make this slash, which is a tally mark for 5.
We have to.
No? Now I'm at 15 cars. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I dealt out all my cars. Each brother got the same amount. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. How many did each brother get? I'm just looking at one bro instead of all the little bros. William?
9.
Each brother got 9 cars. Hey, does this look familiar? 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals 27. Interesting. Interesting. What you thinking, Ashlyn?
I have a way to solve it from just looking at the circle.
Okay. Sentence, please. We almost forgot to fill in our answer sentence.
Oh, I didn't get it right.
9. He gave 9 toy cars to each brother. Yep, not 27. He gave 9. All right, moving on. We have Courtney, Gabriella, and Cheyenne have 18 apple slices to share. How many slices will each person get? What am I counting? We always have to start with what I'm counting. Because if I don't even know what I'm counting, this problem's going to be a lot harder. Hunter, what am I counting? Okay, sorry, we're moving on. Lainey, what am I counting?
Apple.
I am counting apple slices. Each girl will get blank apple slices. All I am doing is taking this question and flipping it, just like we do in our reading class. Just restating the question. We know the next part is I have to figure out, do I know the whole and do I know any parts? Do I know the total number of apple slices?
Yes.
Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Mason, do I know the total number of apple slices I'm working with?
No.
Are you sure?
18.
I have 18, so my whole is 18. How many parts or groups am I splitting up these apple slices into? Okay, I'm splitting them into 3 groups because I have 3 ladies. Yes, Kylie. Does everyone understand where I'm getting this information from? Lily, are we good? Yes? Lily Marie, you're good? Okay. What picture am I going to draw now? What picture? How do I do a visual model for groups? Gio? Circles and dots. How many circles am I going to do? Am I doing 18 circles? Are those my groups? 3 circles. This is going to be Courtney circle, Gabriella circle, Cheyenne circle. How do I make sure each girl gets the right number of apple slices? Barrett? Dealing them out. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. I haven't used up all 18 yet, so I'm going to go around again. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Haven't dealt out all 18 yet, so I'm going to keep going until I've run out of apple slices. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I ran out of apple slices between the 3 ladies. How many apple slices does one girl get? Or each girl? Lily?
6.
6. I know that because all I have to do is just count one lady's group because they're all going to be the same. Each girl will get 6 apple slices. Yes, ma'am, Lily.
Or you could do, since in the card we have like 3, and then in the other one we have 3, you could add it up to 6.
That's not quite how that works. Dorian?
Instead of counting
You to do? It's just we're going to come back to this question of what is division. We've talked about it by dividing ourselves up. We talked about it with our counters. We've talked about it in some word problems. I want you to write a sentence or 2, and you can add math pictures if that helps you, to write what do you think division is. I think division, you don't need to rewrite the question, you already wrote it today. I think division is, just write me a sentence or 2 explaining what you're thinking about division. It might be new things that you notice, it might be things that you recognize if you're moving counters around or dealing out. Just a sentence or 2 telling me what you think division is.